But, like, we had to do better this time, right? We totally didn't die as much.
That does that.
Yeah. Luckily, it doesn't have near as much health as a normal... Yeah. Magic.
Oh.
That's fine. Oh, God. I'm dead. I mean, I'm still doing a good chunk. Bye.
Okay.
He blows up first. You leave him with anything that's not just glintstone, which you can go do Larnia, I guess, at this point.
Yeah, I think we need to level up and come back.
Welcome back, everyone, to another Elden Ring randomizer. Get Good edition. If you haven't watched the first episode, make sure to go back and watch that real quick before watching this one to get yourself all caught up. Also, if you like these videos, make sure to leave a like, and if you like what you see, consider subscribing. We do a lot of gaming stuff in general, so if that's your jam, that is definitely what we do, and we will be consistently releasing Elden Ring randomizers for quite some time. Okay, with all the intro stuff out of the way, let's get right back into where we left off. At the end of last episode, we were headed to Stormvale Castle after beating Radagon Margit. But we actually decided it was probably a smart idea to just go do Grail at this point, so we did that first, because, you know, that's a lot of ruins. So Stormvale Castle. Let's just put it this way. Stormvale Castle was interesting. That was
Wait.
epic.
Wait, what?
Due to some really intriguing monster placement, which can happen in a randomizer, there were a couple hard spots, but we never really ran into anything run-ending or, oh my god, we can't do this. We were always able to, even though we died a couple of times, make it all the way through to the boss of the area. Before we did see what Godrick was, though, we remembered that Patches had a very good sword for Frank on him that we definitely wanted to go buy. This was the Magma Worm Scale Sword, which does fire damage. Now, fun facts for anyone who doesn't know, frostbite buildup eventually causes frostbite on the target, and any form of fire damage resets that. Now, when you proc frostbite, you do a large chunk of damage, and then you have a debuff that makes the enemy take more damage in general. But I've always found that it's better to proc frostbite again and again and again, just for that extra chunk of damage. So now with this combo, we have the ability to proc frostbite and then reset it as many times as we want. So now we were ready for Godrick. And Godrick, well, Godrick, following in the fashion of the rest of Stormvale Castle, was interesting.
I'll take it. Dude fucking hates me. I dodged his first 2 attacks. Got it.
Yeah, no.
There's not a chance.
No.
Well, he's...
I'm scared for my life.
He's fucking doing it. Go.
No, don't look at me. No.
Thank you.
Okay. Ooh. Ooh,
Oh.
actual Great Ruin. Interesting, but surprisingly doable. We were able to take out Godrick on our first try. Next, we made our way to Lernia. Instantly got the Academy Glintstone key, which is a very important item, and then quickly went up to the Albernaic village to check that major item up there and see whether we can kill the boss for some free ruins.
Bro, calm down. Jeez.
I didn't hit you last. What about the guy
No,
who's
it's
on your
definitely
tail?
me. It's way too early.
Don't look at me. No, I said don't.
Gotta be you.
Oh god. I didn't think I can do anything. He's partially in here. That'd be doable. Just because of the amount of health he has.
I mean, your frostbite just hit him for 24.
I know, but I have no more magic.
Oh, and I'm dead. So that's definitive, is what that is.
That's fine. Do you know how I made the fire weapon sound like a good thing? Well, turns out against magma worms, it doesn't work out very well. So we ended up just saying, this isn't worth it. It's just one item check, maybe two, and neither of them are major, so we might as well leave. Other than that, Lernia was pretty straightforward. We killed the demi-human queen. We didn't kill the ghost flame dragon because that seemed foolish. And then we made our way up the left side to the manor just to check it out. We didn't need to go there because we already had the key, but I tend to gravitate towards that area. It's a good amount of ruins, good amount of items, and it normally isn't too difficult. Funny enough, it continued the pattern of Stormvale Castle, though, and it was interesting. We got wrecked a couple times in here, though it was doable. We were able to make it towards the boss. There were a couple dragons, a divine beast warrior, and just a lot of pain. But we did make it through to the boss. Now, the boss was a whole nother story. Oh no. Well, this might be we're not making it to Ronnie.
I'm not doing enough damage to this boss. You're doing a lot of damage. He must be resistant to fire, which seems weird. Cause like I'm not doing.
You want me to stab him?
No, I got him.
Oh, okay, well,
That's fine. As long as someone crit him, that's kind of all that matters. Cause then I'll at least take the reduced.
I think we can do this if I have
my...
full flasks. I just think it's going to be an issue because I don't have.
I agree. Oh, okay. That hurt. Oh, right. Sure. Forgot that you
Aggressive, I
can't.
think, maybe in this phase. I mean, I'm still doing a good chunk of his health. I think it's possible with full flasks. Hi, sir. Hi, buddy. Right off the bat. You don't do that much damage in your phase one right now. Oh, okay. Now you're gonna make me eat my words, because...
Yeah, he does do that to people. Well, that means this should do a lot. Okay, yeah, that does good amount. So I'll just continue doing that as much as I can. Anytime. Why am I one-handing this? Oh lord. Or just not, I guess.
That didn't do the full round of things.
He's doing
not
his AoE thing, alright. That
That's
might
gonna
all
get
hit into the
eaten.
castle,
Let's
except for
go.
one. Perfect.
He did hit me with
Missed. I don't pay for that.
got blood loss. Must be happy with that. I can't like get up in half the time right now. Ow. Oh, I could die. Can you stop dashing around so much?
Ow.
I mentioned you were a dashing gentleman, but
Oh, I
it
never
still
thought I
does.
were going past that.
Bye.
Okay. So, like, if that was the entire fight, I would say that this is possible. But
Well, I
because
think
we
it's.
have to do an entire other phase, I don't think this is possible.
I think try one more time, and I think if I stop trying to hit him with Crag and wasting my mana on a second phase, I think the second phase goes much quicker. Because Trio will hit him in the face most of the time. I think that's one of the big.
Oh, right.
He blows up first. The first thing he does is blow up. And then he gets tired.
That's weird.
I don't think two-handing him does anything there, but I'm still going to do it.
Sure.
I tried.
Yeah, blood loss. I have no more healing. And he's just gonna kill me.
That was not all it. Yeah. Ow.
I'm amazed that that got off.
One more?
Should all hit into the tower.
He moves way too frequently to him with anything that's not just glintstone, which we
Yeah.
can go do Larnia, I guess, at this point.
Yeah, I think we need to level up and come back. I don't think it's an impossible thing to overcome. I do think it is not.
Okay, so this obviously wasn't happening right now. We needed to rethink how we were doing things and come back at another time. So we decided our next best option was to head over to Rayo Lucaria and see how that goes. Honestly, it was uneventful. Aside from a ruined bear in a tight space and a troll that honestly we could easily avoid, all the way up to the Red Wolf of Radagon was pretty uneventful and not that difficult. The next boss, on the other hand, did pose a little bit of a challenge.
Alright, well, Godspeed. He was in a lot of health.
Nail?
That's a fucking bummer.
Dude on top of... Yeah, you're the guy on top.
On top of Castle Soul, yeah.
Oh, the other one turned around.
I'm
The other one
just
turned
fucking,
around, yeah.
just fucking annihilated. God, this guy's base scaling is really high because of where he's located, and he has no other.
So I don't really care if I die. He doesn't summon 4 ads?
The guy wants.
It should be fine.
Something is trying to hit me through the fog gate.
One ad down. I'll get get his attention now, because I am adless. That ad is brutal, I apologize.
If I can hit him one more time, he's just gonna oh my god, I rolled but I was on an incline! That's really annoying.
Oh, my game just straight up crashed.
That kick was so powerful, I sent you straight to desktop. Did not mean to crit him, that was a waste of my time. Okay.
Hey, we have to do stuff now.
Oh, I have regrets.
You really wanted to go in for that one, huh? Oh!
Shit. Time to go to the Consecrated Snowfield.
No, Dectus is just.
Wait, no, Dectus is the Dectus medallion, right?
That gets us to Atlas
Dectus
Plateau
left.
without having to do Magma Worm. We actually have both
Right.
halves of that. So, in my opinion, Niall himself is not a difficult boss to dodge. The big issue comes from the 2 ads in the beginning, which tend to hit like a truck. And as you could see here, it took us a couple tries, but once we were able to get past the ads, that attempt, we beat the boss. Afterwards, we did a quick run around for a couple major item checks through the back end of Rayo Lucaria, and then made our way to the final boss, Renalla. And surprisingly, we did pretty well. Just with the room, but it's doable.
Okay, alright. I'll back off.
I would like him to make the arena. He's also, I think, weak to fire, it looks like.
I don't know what it was, but I just did a ton of damage to him, yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely doing some good stuff to him. It must be fire.
But it was centered on me.
Sure. You can get to him. Alright.
Pop this flask off, and then we'll see what to it. So that'll be easy, no matter what. Oh, now the cutscene's playing.
Oh!
And they're always bugged at the beginning of this. No.
Also very weak to fire. Oh, I figured I was going to say stagger for a little bit longer than that, but...
Easy respec. I don't even think I need to respec right now, but...
Easiest seed of my life.
Confidence was high. We felt we were doing a pretty good job at dealing with the things that were being thrown at us. Yeah, the giant sunflower was a bit of a setback, but it didn't seem to be required at the moment. And honestly, we were getting good. We were definitely playing better Elden Ring than we have just in general, because that's what this seed has been forcing us to do. But we felt like we were doing great, and morale was through the roof. Until we found out what was on Radon.